booktube friends. So this is kind of ridiculous, but I'm gonna explain to you. First off, I'm kind of sore. I've been feeling sickish for a couple of days now, but I hope you can hear me anyways. Second, every year here in Sweden we have a huge book sale in February. I think it's always in February and it lasts for a week. And I think all these stores, both physical and online stores, are in this book sale. So a week ago, I actually pre-ordered a few books. I didn't even remember the book sale was coming, and then I saw it and I had to check if there was any books I kind of wanted before, just to see if maybe I could find something cheap that I basically already wanted. So I got a few books. I got a package yesterday which I opened already. So I showed those three books first, and then I got an unboxing. So the first book I'm gonna show you is Jeanette Winterson. I think it's Why Be Happy When You Could Be Normal. And this is from 2010, and I've heard much about this book on that Swedish literary show that I already told you about, and also on a lot of bloggers, book bloggers. So I'm very interested to read this, and I think it's not fiction really, a semi-biography or maybe a biography. I'm not really sure, but I think something like that. It just seems very interesting. The title is very intriguing. This is a nice hardcover. So yeah. Next is a classic which I've been wanting to read for a very long time. I saw the movie this autumn at a friend and loved it, seriously. And I love these editions. It's Orlando by Virginia Woolf, and I didn't think they sold these editions anymore. This is a Swedish editor publish house, and these are kind of a classic series they did. I have another book in this series I got on a sale last year by Richard Yates, Eastern Parade I think it is, and these are beautiful. There's Virginia right here, and this is the dust jacket, very nice quality, and the inside flap looks like this in all the books, only different coloring. And then they look like this, also in different coloring. I think they are just gorgeous, and I've been wanting to read this before I saw the movie, but especially after seeing the movie, I I recommend you to go watch that. I loved it. I love the story. It's about um, a man who becomes not a man, sort of. Just very intriguing, very interesting, and I've always wanted to read Virginia Woolf. I feel like she's the classic feminist author, so I can't wait to dive into this. So the next book is in the same classic series, and this is also Richard Yates' Cold Spring Harbor. And this is the same with Yates here, and the inside, this is yellow, very beautiful. So these all look very good on my shelves, and I just, so cheap I couldn't resist them, and I've been wanting these for a long time, and I didn't think they sold them anymore because all of these are from 2010. I believe these editions were printed, and I don't think they print them anymore, so very happy. Okay, so I got this huge thing here. All these books in here actually cost me the same as those three, and it was very cheap. I wouldn't have got them otherwise. I hope this doesn't come across as bragging, because that's really not what this is about. I'm showing you my hauls because I like knowing if you guys have read any of these books and what you thought of them, so I'll know better I like getting recommendations, and I like people tell me their thoughts. I mean, not obvious spoilers, but at least like, because I feel like that brings a lot more to my own reading. Um, yeah, so I'll just open this with my snip snip. Okay, I'll just do this. This is such a whoa. Um, whoa. There's more books in here than I remembered. I'm trying to make a quick video. I'm not sure how well this is gonna go. I'm not sure. My throat is hurting as well. Woo. So, actually found another book in the same editions as the Virginia Woolf and Richard Yates on this other website, and it is a Margaret Atwood book. Very beautiful. And she's here. So this is also the inside flap, and I'm not sure what this is called in the original, because this is Swedish as well, and it's called surfacing. And this just sounded very nice. Something about a lake and someone dying, and I've been wanting to read Atwood. A lot of people talk real greatly about her. I'm not really into sci-fi and things like that, so I don't think I'll read Orcs and Crake, which I think she wrote. But yeah, I want to read this. Next are two books to my collection of Tove Jansson. All her books were on sale, but only two were left before the sale even started, because people had pre-ordered them. So I only got two of her books, and it's the Moomin books. This is actually the first Moomin book. I know these are available in English, but I have no idea what it's called in English. I think the cover is the same as for this one anyways, and this is the first Moomin book. This is beautiful. This is actually a new edition of the original copy, so they made it to look the same. And I've already read this a few years back, and it's wonderful, and they have these Tove Jansson is also a very skilled illustrator, was a very skilled illustrator, and these are just gorgeous. I love these. Very pretty. There's illustrations on almost every page. So these are just cute reads, very nostalgic for me. I love the Moomin Trolls. And the second I got, most of the books look like this, the novel-ish books, because she got a few picture books as well, and it's called I think Comet is Coming, and I've read this on audiobook of a few years back, and it's very cute, and I got illustrations in here as well. I think all our books got illustrations, even the adultish ones, so very nice to have these in my collection. I collect them, so if I find them cheap, I'll buy them, because they are kind of expensive, really. Then I saw a Susan Hill book in the springtime of the year in English, very cheap, and I recently read her, The Woman in Black, and loved it, and so I wanted to try more of her, because I really like her writing style and her way of telling these creepy stories. So I don't know much of what this is about, but I couldn't resist getting it because it was so cheap, and I really liked her writing style. I will do a review for The Woman in Black soon. I've been sick, like you hear, and I had tons of things to do for school, so I'm sorry, but I will do them. Next is a French novel by Justine Levy. I'm not sure what this is called in English, but in I think it only says the original French. Maybe. Maurice Philly? Seriously, I have no idea. But these are one of my favorite publishers in Sweden, called Sekva, and they publish French novels in Swedish. And I've read a bunch of their novels, and I own a bunch of them as well. The Elegance of the Hedgehog is my favorite. I love that movie, Le Hérisson. And I have one of her other books called something like Place de la Sorbonne or something very short. And I tend to like all their books, so that's why I got this. Then I got a book just on a whim, which looked amazing. I think this is kind of a feminist story, really. This is Swedish by Sara Eriksson. Jag smetade av mig på tapeten, den ljusa soffan och dig. And this is very pink, and this was really cheap. And this is basically just pictures and very little text. So this will be quite an interesting read. Then I found something else that sounded a bit feministic-ish. Sappho's Twins by Vendela Fredriksson. This is also Swedish. I'm not sure this is available in any other language at all, and it just sounded very interesting, and it's a retelling of Sappho, who's a very old poetry, something like, yeah. Whoa, this is a big book. I thought this was kind of short. So yeah, the last book is by an Nobel Prize winner called Mo Yan, a Chinese author, and this book is in English called Big Breasts and Wide Hips. The title made me intrigued. This was very inexpensive, and I knew he got the Nobel Prize, I think last year or the year before, but I wasn't too interested in those books. The library portrait of him sounded very, I don't know, not my style, and then I saw this on the site and I just clicked on it because of his name, and I found the title be intriguing, and then it sounded quite good actually, so I decided to pick it up. If you've read any of these, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, I got reviews coming up. I'm real sorry I haven't done them already, but have a great week, and I'll talk to you later.